like what's going on inside here in Philadelphia, you know? My name is Rachel Klein. I am the chef owner of Miss Rachel's Pantry, and we're a little vegan restaurant that's kind of like a supper club, dinner party every night kind of vibes here. We've been open for 10 years. We do one seating a night, and it's 5 courses, and the menu changes all the time. I'm definitely self-taught. I was allowed to get in the kitchen from a pretty young age, and being the only vegetarian in my family for a while, my mom's vegan now, I did have to learn quite a lot. And I started off vegetarian, transitioned to vegan in 2008, and I had started doing my business, which in the very beginning was Miss Rachel's Traveling Fair, F-A-R-E. I was setting up at natural food stores and farmers markets and festivals and just kind of like trying to find my footing. This universe used to just be kind of women's work, right? Women cook, women are in the kitchen, it's a very domestic thing, and then men take over, and then suddenly it becomes this glamorous thing that's done outside the home. But I like that I am kind of reclaiming that. We're making food, which is like the ultimate thing that you can do to like nourish people. And then that makes me think of my grandmother. She had the original Pantry, which was a luncheonette on Sansom Street in Center City in the late 1950s with my late grandfather. And they, you know, she would tell me wonderful stories of how much she loved it there. My dad spent his very early years on the floor of this luncheonette. So I wanted to change the name as an homage to her, to my symbol, because she is a hardworking woman, both inside the house and outside the house. And it reminds me of her, it reminds me of home. Yeah. Okay, give me a minute. I would say our food is nice and approachable, but still elegant. I draw from a lot of cultures. I need my food to be cohesive on a menu. So I'm not just making a certain style of food. You're sitting down to 5 dishes. And I want to make sure that we can go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and it works. It is satisfying. You get lots of different textures, lots of different flavors. Occasionally we'll do an Italian night here at the Pantry, and then all 5 courses are going to be in that sort of theme. So we'll start with focaccia, we'll do an Italian sort of like Tuscan beans and greensy soup. We'll make our homemade mozzarella. Maybe we'll fry it. We're always doing a pasta for 3rd course, Italian night or not. Then 4th is usually more like entree-y. Maybe for an Italian night though, we would do like a ragu, polenta, ricotta, and some nice fresh herbs. And then 5th course is going to be dessert as always. But we do like to just cook nice food. You book, you pay, you come to dinner, you don't have to bring your wallet. You just sit down and then food starts arriving in front of your face. It's all in, your coffee, your bevs, everything is just like inside here for like 2.5 hours. It's a safe, special place. And I don't want you to take your wallet out. I just want it to just be like this magical thing where like previous you bought current you dinner, and now you can just have a nice dinner. I think Philly has a very robust vegan restaurant scene, and I think that is because not only are there wonderful vegan restaurants, but you can get good vegan food at many restaurants. We are also a hugely like multicultural city, and so you can get vegan food in so many different places, in so many different styles, and I think that's super important. There are lots of different types of vegans, and we're not all in it for the same thing. You know, some people do it for health, some people do it for environmental reasons, some people do it for compassion. I personally don't want to contribute to like animal agriculture. I see animals as other living beings, and why would I eat them? That's weird. I wouldn't eat my cat. Like, that's strange. So I think it's just important to not lump people who subscribe to like sort of one way of living as all being the same, and all the food is certainly not all the same. Bodily autonomy is important to me as a human being, but I think being able to choose what we eat is part of that, and I think thinking about what it is we're eating is a huge part of that. I think if more people knew what it was that they were eating, what they were contributing to, what the choices they are making do, I think more people would at least be vegan sometimes.